Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Wake up! Wake up! I'm shaking you. Like, please wake up. Hello, everyone. Did I just had coffee? Yes, I hope you did too. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day and a good time. And if not, I hope I can make it better. It is me, Carton. And that's it. I can end the stream. There you go. Notification before stream and stream not even late but early. Fuck! Stop spinning the wheel! There is no wheel. The wheel of punishment doesn't exist. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of it. I know it's a tiny change and I'm gonna do it now. So yes, 1, I'm early. 2, I sent the stream notification before launching stream. Indeed. And I might have taken a tiny bit of advance. Not much, okay? A tiny bit of advance, like I just cut it a few pieces. And that's it. And you will see that I did, once again, an oopsie. It just happened. Like, off stream, I cut something I shouldn't had. It's fine. You know, we all know the drill now. Okay, come here, channel points. I'm gonna destroy that wheel. I shall not accept the wheel of punishment. Where is it? Where is it? Same for 2D mode. Wait, I'm holding in it. Same for 2D mode, because you guys, I'm not 3D, so you can put me into 2D. Text to speech message, and I stop streaming, they stay here. Normally it's updated, I hope. I hope it did. So hello everyone, hello Aku, hello Amaz, hello Lurker that might be lurking around. Hope you're having a good day. I am cooking Carton. No, that wouldn't be the state. That would be my state in cocaine, I think. Not that I know, but that wouldn't be. No wheel, only punishment. Wait, I'm reading chat from bottom to up, so I'm reading your messages. Not in the great order. Only punishment. I like that emote though. But just like, I'm still drinking my coffee. Why can't I see the Twitch? It's Gilly Penny. It's a good emote. Like it. I like it. You texted me while I'm streaming. Will you die? Worse than that. You will have sunburns. Yeah, you see what happens when I'm highly energized. This is what we get. This is a punishment, definitely. So hello everyone. I'm gonna launch you into the space of this castle. I love the fact that I've just launched comfy music. Meanwhile, we were in Orlando. Hello everyone. Hello. I go so fast for the camera. Yeah, you can see the tiny pieces that I just cut right now. You can see my ugly ass ends for today. Bitch, we have ugly ass ends today. No, I've cut my nails and I've been nibbling on this one. Lot of stress this week. Lot of stress. So I've started to bleed a little from here. It's fine. I just like poked myself in here, so it bled. Same here. And yeah, great. Well, technically, I texted prior. You were just slow at responding to my very important messages. Yeah, showing me your big fish. Showing off a big fish is indeed an important message. I shall not deny that. So, we have urgent matters to do today. So, which is why I also started the stream a little bit earlier. I want to finish the bags, so maybe today we will attack Macaron Madness. We will see. Tomorrow is a holiday, so maybe today I will hit a little later. I will negotiate with husband. It will depend on his appetite. Now the oopsie I did off stream. Yeah, we can play a tiny bit of guess what I did. Guess what happened. Oops. Carton has good strong hands, visible bones, tendons, and good sized peds. Only need lotion. I need lotion? You think my hands are dry? They're good. They're good. You can also see my scars. I have war scars. I know I need to hydrate my nail bed better. Also, I suntanned a little. Can you see, guys? Don't tell me there's a difference between my right. No, okay. I did suntan a little. Almost burned. Almost burned. I spent like 2 hours outside. Almost burned. Huh? What do you mean, huh? Hello, bathrobes. Hello. Hope you're having a good time. And also, hello, anyone lurking in the shadows. As usual, I hope you are doing great too. Okay, I'm jumping in. I think I can. I'm not sure. No, I cannot. I was like, maybe I can separate the patron from the gold sheet, but no. No. So I hope you all had a very good week. Time of the day. Something like that. As I said, stressful events. Old Cat Oscar is doing okay-ish, I would say. Vet finally found food for him, which is great, so he can eat, you know. That's something, right? Okay, so it makes a cube, and I thought it would be more like a tiny packet, which is weird. Where is my favorite pencil? There it is. There it is. What do you mean I have good hand? Maybe. I love how shy I was on my first home stream years ago, because I have distinctive like signs on my hand. I have a bracelet, I have things like that. And you know, the years pass, and then suddenly I do not care anymore. And hello, bathrobes. I do not care anymore, and I think I'm good. As long as I don't like directly show my bald face to you. Bold like B-O-L-D, not bold. Not bold. Wait. B-A-L-D. I am not bold. I am already gluing myself. Oh, that's... Hey, guys, that's a record. 11 minutes and I already have glue on my finger. That's what happened when I drink coffee past 6 p.m. There you go. I'm bald. No! No! And I'm not balding either. Well, it's funny because we had this conversation with my friend. So I had my friend come this weekend, as I said last time. Oh no, glue stays and shows. Ew. And she was like, yeah, I'm starting to bald from one side of my head. Because when we were younger, you know, there were a period in our lives where we would put our hair completely into one side because it was so cool. We were emo, things like that. And so one part of her head, she does have like a blind spot, if I could call it like this. And I looked up into the mirror after that, and I was like, wait, I'm like laughing at it, but I might have the same problem. You also found a ball carton pic in your old PC HDD, did you? What the fuck? There was a bold toggle, now that I think of it. I never understood the joke about bold. So as you can see, we're gonna have a problem here. I think I have the little square that I fucked up. somewhere in my pile of things. But nope, I don't think so. Maybe we can redo it. Maybe I use you as a patron. But yes, stressful week. Just to speak about stressful events very quickly. Big cat Oscar, because I know you guys like him as much as I do. He is doing okay-ish. He just started a revolution because he cannot eat wet food anymore. And so every day he's like launching a revolution, but now the revolution starts to, you know, fade away because he understood that there won't be any wet food anymore. And other than that, we are a little bit worried because his ears and nose are kinda slowly becoming dark. And we were thinking maybe it is just a sunburn. It's possible. But we were very scared, so we called the vet once again. And I was like, I cannot send you the cat right now. But would you mind telling me if, from what you've seen, if it's like, if it is a skin cancer or is it just sunburn? And from what I've said to her, she was like, he most likely be sunburn. But there is no way to know, unfortunately, so we are just taking care of his ears and nose, and we are waiting. We are just waiting at this point. It's so sad, there's nothing we can do. Due to inability to transfer files, we made a photo of the screen. The good old way of doing screenshots. Did you send it on Stout? General 2? Oh, you're right. Oh my god, it is indeed a very old screen. Out of all of the models I did and had, I'm pretty sure this Carton is the one I hate the most. I have no idea why. It's just... I don't think I vibe with her very much. And she didn't vibe with me. But yeah, so he's eating, the cat goes well, he still has his crystal in his pee-pee. Vet did found food for him, but it is so specific that they had to order it, and it might take up to 1 to 2 weeks to come. And I was like, okay, but meanwhile, I'm almost out of his current food. So should I switch now? Should I do something? And they're like, no, you buy a new food packet from your current one, and you will do the transfer slowly. Even if you have some leftover, it's okay. Something I didn't ask is that because both of the cats are eating the same food, is it okay for the little one to eat the same? I should have asked that. Why didn't I ask? Also, the great thing about having holidays in France is that tomorrow it's the 1st of May, which is the holiday to celebrate work by not working. This is a top most French thing. Celebrating work by not working. Perfect. Well, almost not working. There are still people walking around, you know, like health and any other important jobs. Why are you woo? What's happening? Don't woof. No. She's been woofing a lot because there is thunder. And it is the first time, I think, that thunder shaked the house, and it surprises us, and it surprised her at the same level. So yeah, it was kinda like unexpected, and we might have scared us a little bit because we were like, oh, what the fuck? And we suddenly started to move all around the house, being like, okay, we need to turn off everything, right? Am I so dumb that I don't understand what I'm doing with this? I don't understand. Wait, and I have to do it this way? Oh, okay, I understand. Okay, I get it. It's to not show the inside of the packet being white. So we do this tiny thing to show that indeed it is not white inside, I think. I think it is. Yeah, but that's not gonna fit. Well, I have to push a little bit. We'll be fine. But yeah, it's our first real thunderstorm here since we moved in. And it is way different than where we were before. Because, you know, there is always like microclimate everywhere you go and things like that in France. So we might have surprises this summer because it was a small thunder, okay? It was a small thunderstorm. It happens. But even by it being small, every time thunder striked, electricity cut down. So I'm like, might be an issue in the future, this. So we'll see. You think May 1st is a day off in many countries, don't worry. We're not the only lazy bums for once. For once. Yeah, we're alright. For once, we are not. But man, such a pleasure to think that tonight it's the weekend, you know? Thinking that it's Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday. It is a day. And, like, we are already in weekend. And it's gonna be like this the whole month. Oh my god, I cannot do this. It's gonna be awful. Almost a full month of long weekends. If sky sneezed a little bit more, your house may fold itself. Oh, no. I don't think house will fold itself, because house is very, very sturdy. I'm still low-key scared of... So we have to put shelves, okay? We have shelves we need to put. And I am low-key scared of having to drill a hole inside the wall, because walls are very, very sturdy. And I'm like, we don't have the equipment, and we're gonna kill our drill, and it's gonna be awful. Okay, so this packet thingy is getting on my nerves. And if it gets on my nerve too long, I will skip. Thunder so nice? Nope. No. I've always been scared of thunder. I appreciate the beauty of thunder when I'm in a safe place and a safe space. But I've had thunder in time in my life where I wasn't in a safe place. I was outside and things like that. And I didn't enjoy my time. So it kind of left a mark. But no, I don't hide myself instantly when there is like a thunder strike or thing like that. It mostly just makes me anxious more than anything. I'm gonna have to... What the fuck? Do they expect you to cut perfectly these pieces? I'm gonna do something like this. You know what? That's gonna work. I think they didn't calculate the size difference And so they've put the same size onto the things. So obviously they don't, you know, fold each other correctly. You like rainy thunder in summer. It's kind of what we had right now, so you can definitely smell the thunder and the rain coming in. But yes, rainy thunder in summer definitely has a different vibe than the winter thunder, which is rare. Winter thunder is very rare. But I did see some and it was very nice. But yes, definitely a very hot day and you know, like a very hot summer day, and at the end of it you start to see that the sky is covering up, and then you kind of smell it before it coming to you. You smell that it's gonna rain and you're like, oh yes. So it has the smell, and then suddenly you're outside and you start to see the rain rolling in. It's such a wonderful thing. Love it. But I need to be inside and not be inside your tent or something. I just need to be safe when it happens. Oh yeah, the crackling boom that awakens Grandma lusty weekend spirit of some shiitake. Absolutely. We had one experience like this. So we went into holidays in a part of France that is called La Creuse. It is somewhere where it's like big valleys, big valleys, okay? It has like, not canyons, but it is a very nice place with big valleys. When there is a thunder in those valleys and you are at the top of it and you see the rain and the thunder rolling in, it's impressive. And thunderstorms in valleys are very, very powerful because, you know, the sound and everything strikes even more. I don't know if it's condensed, but it feels so powerful. So once we were in holidays in this place at someone's house, and we don't judge, we slept in the barn, okay? And on the barn there were like a mezzanine and with windows and everything, so we were sleeping on the mezzanine in the barn, and there were a window, and I remember waking up in the middle of the night by the loudest thunder I've ever heard in my life. I was like, it struck the house. It's not possible. The house, there is no more house. I was shit scared. And I remember turning my head and seeing husband, the best sleep he'd ever had. He was almost snoring his ass off. And was like, how the fuck did it didn't wake him up? What the fuck? And I stayed awake for like a few hours for the storm to pass. Meanwhile, husband, early on in the morning, oh, I slept so well. I wonder why. But I cannot. When there is thunder, it always wakes me up. Acquire hammer drill. I think it's like it's a drill. In French, it would be like à percussion. It's perceuse à percussion. This is what we have. Problem is, even with a hammer drill, we don't know how the house is built, and it is made of, how can I say that? It is made of big stones piled up. And then there is like show and a lot of building elements inside to keep the wall, you know, straight. The wall do my whole arm long. Now, we don't know how they, for example, in the office, we know that there is like the, maybe I can show you, there is like the walls. I don't know if you can see the wall, the stone walls. We don't know if they put some bricks, like empty bricks, parping, as we say. We don't know if they did that. If they let, how do you say that? You're supposed to let the stone wall breathe. So you're not supposed to put the parping, the brick wall directly onto it. And now and then there is inside like aluminium rails for putting it's so hard to find the name in English for placo. For like, it's not clay wall. What is the name? And Americans use this as their main wall. I know that, but it is not. I don't have a percussion. You walk on the thunder. Okay, wait, let me read. But hammer drill it is called here. Otherwise you will be spinning wheels making sounds ungodly. It is, I think, a percussion. It is une perceuse à percussion. Almost certain of that. But then, again, even with an hammer drill, everything will depend on the thing, the drill. Everything will depend on which type of drill segment you have, because there is like stone drills, there is like beton beton drill, there is wood drills, there is metal drills, so it's always different. But we are just scared of eating a light, eating anything while trying to, just drill. You walk on the thunder once, everyone else cowered. Amos was amazed and pleased at the forces of the cosmos. It kinda I won't say it makes you feel small, definitely, when you're outside and there is a huge thunder. I think one of the most scared times I was because of thunder was obviously at the thunderstorm of 1999, which is a canon French event where almost the whole country had a fucking storm. And I do remember being scared of this storm when I was younger. And the other time was at Lisbon. But the time I was the most scared was with husband. So husband was driving, I was inside the car, and we knew it would be like, thundering around. It happens, and some nice rain. When we left house, it was sunny, it was pretty, everything was okay. Suddenly, the rain started to pour. And right when we were into a metal bridge, thunder striked. Thunder strike like at the end of that metal bridge. I didn't shout myself, but I was maybe very close. Raining a hot day, disaster, absolutely. Absolutely. If it rains, like, worst would be raining at the beginning of the afternoon, and end of the afternoon there is like a wonderful sun. It kills every plant you have. It kills everything. Everything's done. Everything is done and dry. Maybe during the evening it's okay. Yeah, it's often when it's in the evening that it started to rain or that it started to thunder around. Because, pressure and temperature changes drastically at those times. But that's the only way. I think might be good to pull out the blueprint if possible. The blue quoi? You think we have blueprints? No. No such things in old houses. Blueprints were invented by constructors, by by apartment builders, but believe me, in France, no one do blueprints. Well, in the whole time, not nowadays, but previously to build the house wasn't a thing. So there is no such thing as blueprints. I would love to have the blueprints of the house, but no. The only blueprints we have, which are not really blueprints, would be so previous owners wanted to do how is it called, like changes in the house. They wanted to update things, upgrade things. They wanted to build new rooms, and so they made an architect make plans, but it isn't the blueprints. Like material aren't listed. There is no such thing as the definition of the beams and everything like that. It's just mostly walls, windows, doors, and the hallways. Everything is sized up though, so everything is is upside down. There we go. Beep 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 beep. But no. Don't know if the local council has them or you do. I am pretty sure if there was blueprints, we would have them. But I'm almost sure that there is not. It's not a thing for a whole house to have blueprints. Mostly because back in the day, the guy just, you know, put 4 stone together. Put some concrete. Concrete was the word I was looking for. Beton, concrete around, and that's it. Look at those pots. They are ugly as fuck. I've never. Okay, I think it is the ugliest thing I did in the wall build, because right like this, it looks fine. Chamomile, it looks great, and then chamomile. You have this inside that looks awful. Oh my god, what did I do? Okay, we need a new shelf. Plaster, beton, concrete, humbling. 1999 Storm of Europe. Wait, you had it too? It wasn't only France? You guys had the Storm of 99? It feels like a Five Nights at Freddy's reference. The Bite of 1999. It's I didn't shit myself because the past tense is already in the didn't. Oh, thank you, Laka. I didn't shit myself. Thank you. Is it the same with piss? I didn't pissed myself. I didn't piss myself. Thank you. Oh my god. I need to have English lessons at some point because I feel that Laka, I might be destroying your ears. Not only Lurkers, like everyone's ears all the time. So the blueprints is just a large turquoise post-it note that says this is a house in French. It would be like, you know, the famous painting like ceci n'est pas une pipe, this is not a pipe. It would be the same. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna glue it like this. Oh my god. Okay, if it doesn't stick with that much glue, I don't know what else I have to do. Oh, it's gonna stick well. It's ugly as fuck. Oh my god, it's even uglier from up here. So we have herbal tea, chamomile, and chamomile but in yellow. Maybe I can show you. Okay, they are sliding down from the... Yeah, you can absolutely read, even if it's blurry. I know you can. Just squint your eyes, you will be able to read. But yes, so we don't have blueprints, and it's not a thing, unfortunately. Oh my god, we have more things to do. Okay, next one. I already know I need this, so I'm gonna take this. I need the pearls. It's supposed to be in K. Oh yeah, okay. So we need the pearls. I think it's this one. It's not the black pearl, unfortunately. We need those two. So look at those pearls. Ew. Fancy. Come on me! Gotta give me! English lecturer Lurka. Baby Lurka is an English teacher and I'm just destroying everything every time. And they're like, oh my fucking god, how can they say this? Maybe, it would be fun. I'm pretty sure I would make an I would make an English teacher have an infarctus and a cardiac arrest, and I would make also French teachers like have an infarctus too. Pretty sure I would kill everyone. 1 to 5, 1 to 7. It's mostly because I don't think. Okay, I need to finish that sentence. I don't think fast enough when I'm speaking in English, which is why often I kinda say what's like what fits the most in my brain, in my mouth, in my critical thinking. Et aviez ne pancake? Huh? Or in normal English, I have one pancake. Oh yeah, yeah. English is so strange the way you pronounce. Like I think for us French, and I'm pretty sure you guys know that because we always have this problem. For example, for artificial intelligence, so it's AI, and I often say IA because it is IA in our tiny brains, or at least in mine. I'm not speaking for all French people brains, because we definitely do not share the same brain cell. Do we though? Do we share the same brain cell? Well, I'm pretty sure when it comes to bread, we all. Have we ever found a French person who doesn't like bread? Is it a possibility? Is it a thing? Because English people who don't like tea, it's common, you know? It happens, it's common. But a French person who doesn't like bread, I don't think, unless, you know, they have like a gluten problem or something like that, which is not that common. But other than that, I'm not sure. EE in Russian? you guys are made from another type of person, okay? You decided to create your own madness, okay? Then it's not E. E is I. Oh my god, it's so hard. Why am I streaming in English again? Please tell me why. Why am I doing that? Okay, I'm gonna glue them already to this. So they stick. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. It's awful. Yeah, so coffee before crafting is never a good idea from what I've seen. Why did Who did that? Who did that? Why did I have this idea? I'm not gonna read that. Is good funny intellect? Is good funny? I'm trying to pronounce it as I would read it, which means with like 2 to 3 words not correctly placed. Okay, I might have to take a tiny break in a few minutes. I will still continue to craft. I will just be muted. You will see. So the craft will continue, but without me yapping. Oh my god, it has... Ew. Okay. It had a tiny bit of glue and didn't want to come off. Okay, who had the idea of trying to glue the pearls first to the board, then add the paper to it? It's not gonna stay. Maybe like this it's gonna stay? Искусственный, не, intellect. Искусственный, не, intellect. Is it how you pronounce it? Let's learn Russian today with bathrobes. Okay, seems good so far. It stays. I'm gonna do the same with the other one. What's written on this though? T. Okay, we only got T. There you go. Kinda, okay. I know it's so hard to try to pronounce things when you just, like, read them. I don't know how to describe. There you use ni. Ni? For me, having an I next to a Y is a weird choice. I don't know why you guys would be doing that, but I guess it's your choice. It's your language, though. Say the one who has a language where you put P and H together to make a sound that you could do into one letter. It's still the same thing. I'm guessing it's the same thing. Yeah, I'm muting myself, but I continue crafting. I still hear you doing weird things, chat, so be careful. And I'm back. I'm pretty sure you heard the translation right now. So yeah, I cannot pronounce it. It's like so intellect. It's fine. The first word I cannot. So yeah, it's another. I was explaining to husband because husband was like, "Wait, there were direct translation of what we said," and no, it's just me trying to make sense of the first word, and I cannot. I did it first besides the last. So искусстве. Yeah, but as I said, it's nie. I hear it nie, but I'm not sure. And as I said, keep in mind I'm someone who doesn't listen well. So. Nice of you for making me learn new things, as always. Did you hear the TTS also? I think you heard it, but it was kinda far. Okay, we're done with this. Now we do little packets. Little silver packets. So I need to find... Yeah, there is a silver. And we need the patrons on it. The 5... And I think it's 5-9. Yes. There we go. I should have done them offline too. I'm sorry. Well, at least for those, I might not make a mistake, which is still something, you know. Can I mirror? No, I cannot mirror the cutting. You know, just winning time. Oh, but I can do this. Does it sound like it's gonna be a hassle? Yes, it will. Will I still do it? Well, no. When you put internet. A little bit. Is it like the same as you write niet? Say no? Is niet in Russian? At this point, I don't know. Because if niet is in Russian, it might be the same. Oh my god, so much glue. What am I doing? Okay, so we did one page also. So we are doing good. Well, good, I'm not sure, but we are doing for sure. For sure. Oh my fucking god. That president. Okay. Just waiting a little bit for it to dry down. Meanwhile, I can cut the little packets, yeah, logo. Okay, because if I start to cut the paper here directly, it will not be good. What are you doing here, you? Hmm? Yeah. 2 seconds. We have someone who wants to say hello, it seems. Maybe not. No, he's not trying to say hello. He just wants to ask for food once again. Look at him. Look at his bow. Yeah? Saying hello? Yeah? Purring for everyone again? You want to be the little star? But there is so much mess on my desk that I don't want you to glue your paw once again. Yeah? What you want? What you want? Wanna help me? You want a gift? Okay. No, you want hugs. I don't care about your things, humans. Where's my food? Yeah? You're not helping. Yeah. Might be able to hear him purr right now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice purr. Why do you always come at the same exact time to ask the same exact thing that you know you won't have? At this point, it's incredible how, like, we human know the time because we created watches to know the time. But when I see the dog and the cat, how much on time per, like, the minute, at the minute close, it's crazy. Without looking at the sun, I kinda don't know which time is it. But, I don't know, the cat and the dog, they always, like, they come ask for things, even in the morning, you know, the morning when they ask for food or to go outside and anything like that. It's always at the same exact time per, like, at the exact minute. Unless it's a weekend. When it's a weekend, they kind of understand that we like to lay in bed a little. And they do too. They do too. In area of acceptance. In yet, and a little bit soft. Less soft. Niet, 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 niet. I'm gonna drive everyone crazy in the house. Niet, 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 niet. But there's so many languages that I wanted to learn at some point in my life. And I don't know, you know, after trying to learn them and not being able to correctly, kinda gave up. When I see that I still do not master French correctly, neither English. So what would be the purpose of learning another one? Yes, that was it. It was a niet, niet, niet. So the word is could we nie intellect. Is that it? Oh my god. So why are you putting an Y? Why are you putting a Y in there? If you do not pronounce the Y, you are worse than the French. You don't see, but the cat is right there. He's not moving, he's just watching outside. It's kinda edge ending. Edge ending. Ni? Ni. Ni. I I feel I'm gonna drive all of you crazy, so I'm gonna stop. What was today's streams? I don't know. She just suddenly decided to repeat the same fucking word all over again. At the end of 3 hours of stream, I would just be able to say and understand ni, 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 ni. Okay, Kat, can you move your house a little bit, please? Just so I can see. Thank you. Really, I kid you not when I say he's just here, sitting onto the manual. Yeah. You want and you did hug and kisses. Okay, so I don't know, no understand how they made it work in their tiny heads for the people who created this, but that's not gonna work. What do you want? No, no, no. Okay, the cat wants to go inside my shirt. It's something he does. He loves to be inside jackets, for example. I'm trying to glue this together, so wait. No. Oh my god. I cannot glue. There is no more glue. What do you want? Hmm? Yeah. The vet said you will need special food because you're a special boy. Ow! Ah, yes. So the glue doesn't stay onto the silver. Oh no. How the fuck am I supposed to glue this then? It's a catastrophe. And I have the cat at the same time. Okay. Maybe I can show. Yes. He is like completely on my home. Home. I can't move. I can't move my arm. That's your new way to ask for food. You know, we are two in this house. We are two humans. And you shouldn't have preferences. So you can always ask the second human, can you? I cannot fold these, like really. I think there you go. The second sheet of paper here doesn't help at all. So I'm gonna get rid of it right after cutting it. You're not helping. Oh my god. It's like having you know those weight bracelets you can get to kind of muscle yourself while doing activities, while doing the dishes and things like that. Having the cat on my arm like this, it feels exactly the same. Can I say moi? Yes, I can say moi. At least it is how I would pronounce it in French. Moi or moi. But that would be moi. Moi, moi. Like, I take as an example to pronounce that. I take as an example something called Arthur and les Minimoys. and les, yes. Arthur and the Minimoys would be the perfect example. I'm trying to see if I can fold this. I feel this is better. They should have given a very thin paper. No, no, no. Okay, he decided to just let him go. I'm just gonna turn. There you go. Have the whitest of fur in your eyes. Why here is ni? Ni? I don't know what the ing is. For me, from where I am, it looks like the Spanish and tilde would be like ñ. I'm not sure that would be it. Would be the same. Okay, I'm trying to see. Seems like it would work, right? You good? You good, big cat? You said moi exactly like mine in Russian is. Like moi. Moi. So, yi. Yi. Yi would be the N thing? Is this what you're telling me? Or at least trying to tell? I'm not sure my brain can handle trying to speak in another language while trying to craft something that doesn't want to be crafted. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I prefer to make tiny cups than making this. Definitely. This is a nightmare. What did you make? What kind of food did you make? And per the law here, you have to share with chat. Yeah, kinda. Okay. So it would be E. Nice. So I know how to say artificial intelligence and mine, and yet in Russian. Guys, do you accept if I do not finish a thing? Look at that. It's awful. It is awful. Wait, how many of them do I have to do? 4? No. No. And you know what? I'm gonna do it my way. Okay. Was just looking up close at the cat. And the fact that the glue doesn't even stay. Okay, he's falling asleep while standing near to me, next to me. You don't really say ni. We describe it. Same with B. It's not spellable and called hard symbol and soft symbol. So it's like a big B and a little b. It looks like a B. Oh, it's funny that you have... So you have letters in the alphabet that are not linked to pronunciation, from what I understood. Sliced ham toppings of various sorts with avocado, sesame, sunflower and pumpkin seed with mayo, za'atar and mustard, topped with a fried double egg with loganma? What is loganma? And pepper on a seedy rye bread or 3. 1 or 3. That's nice. So you made a very fancy avocado toast, right? With ham instead of salmon or any kind of fish. Did I get it right? I'm gonna get insulted. And yeah, as short eye. Oh my god, it's so hard. Trying to keep this glued. Non-tonal letters used to enhance other letters. Korean has similar. Use your tiny journey to Cyrillic stuck into your brain instead of white bread. Oh, rye bread. More fiber and better mouthfeel. Rye bread is better than... Well, white bread is good depending on what recipe you have. But when it's for like a meal, inside a meal, not like as a side dish, trying to take like rye bread, complete bread, like grain bread, things like that, would be always better than plain white. Yeah, I might have to not do those tiny packets, because I think they will not hold. They will not hold at all. No matter what I do. Did I cut? No, I didn't cut this one. I think I might have to skip this part. Maybe I will try to do them, but feels like I'm being struck by a huge skill issue here. White bread toasted with cheese is great. You can also be soaked in egg and sugar to make the French toast. Yeah, so, it is not called French toast in French. It is pain perdu, which would be translated by lost bread. Pain perdu is like when you have some white bread that you kind of forgot existed, so it before it starts to mold. Like it starts to become too hard, which is why you soak it in. So normally it's egg and milk mixture, and then you you made it roast a tiny bit, and but yes, it's called lost bread. Here it's called poor nights. It's a great name too. It is a great name too, because it has to reference to why people would do that back in the day. It was to avoid the bread to be lost. And it only took farm's element, you know, like egg, milk, only thing you would get in a farm. Like daily and important thing. Food. Think food. Food thing. Think fast. Okay, it's my last attempt at making things stuck. If it doesn't, we skip. The letters harden and soften previous letter. It is rarely used in pre-USSR language, used mostly, and the other B mostly soften previous letter. Congrats, Mia! Started to see Netherlands ads. Yippee! Are you using the Netherlands VPN by chance? Brooch croquette bathrooms. McDonald's plus EU political stuff. I rent a VPS. Oh, you do. But do you choose where you stick to? Where you land your VPS to? Okay, this one might be the one. Who knows? You're wanted a Netherlands one, so yeah, so that explains everything. No big surprises here. So the first ads you've got were directly McDonald's, which is American brand. And political stuff, but that's normal. What would be a political European country without political ads, right? Yeah, I can't. I cannot. This is the best I can do, and it won't, it won't stay. And it's awful, so I'm putting this on the side. Same for this one, and this one. And hoping I forget about them. And you do too. So we'll see. I have glue on my finger, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Maybe what would I need for the macarons? So see, I didn't lie. We will start the macarons. I don't know when I eat though, so I don't know how much time I have to make. Was it 22? No, it was count with me, chat. 20, 29, 40. We are making 40 mini macaron. Uh-oh. Okay. You had this server for 3 years, but first ads in Twitch here. This was one of the things you do not like when you're at the lobby of the dentist. They only have politics on. You're there to get your teeth fixed. To not overpaid child teacher talk about how badly they have it. Yeah. It's not common here to have TVs in any kind of doctors. I think the cat failed to jump. Big cat failed to jump onto husband's lap. We just heard him just fall down. Poor baby. Okay, let me ask when we eat. Okay, I negotiated, guys. I won the negotiation. We might eat today. That's the best I could negotiate. No, it's fine. I can start the clay macaron. Here we go. So just to be sure that it might be kinda clean, I'm keeping this. Where am I gonna put them though? I have no idea. I will need a knife to make the tiny dot on it. I love the fact that all of this white, which is the same size as the other thing, is supposed to be the filling for all of the macarons. Not macaroni! In YouTube, previously 2 years, you got Netherlands Army enlistment ads. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna start with the blue. So, as you can see, they are very puffy. And I'm scared that they are dry. So, it is an ASMR puff for you guys. Oh my god. Oh. Remember, if we eat that, tummy hurt. It didn't say don't eat. It just said tummy hurt. Okay, it has the weirdest texture I've ever touched. Ew. Okay, oh no. I don't like this. What does it smell like? Like nothing. Oh no, the glue. The glue from my finger. No. Thank you. It feels puffy. It feels moist and dry at the same time. Macarona, but with macron. Ew. It could be model clay, thus edible, but not very nutritious. I wanna try. I wanna try to take a bite of it. So, can I mold it? What can I do with it? Well, first, I'm not gonna touch it too much because we need the white first. I'm gonna put the white on the right. Ew, oh. Okay, white is more moist than blue. And, oh no. Wanna touch? I'm letting husband touch the weird clay. He took a bite of it! Oh my god. Why? So, I've got the bite. The bite of 99. Oh no. So now I wanna kinda, you know, eat it. Oh! Oh, wait! It is edible. I'm pretty sure it is edible. So... The fuck is happening? Where did you click? So I have the puppy who opened something on my screen. His husband not feeding. His husband not feeding Carton. I'm not the one who took a bite of it. It's husband. I gave the thing to husband so he could touch it. And he took a bite. I'm not the one who did. A likely story? Yes, of course. Yeah. Okay, so I might not have to take too long because I feel it might dry up quickly. Though I'm not sure. I need a fucking hecking ton of glue. Here we go. Tummy hurt confirmed. I will tell you, I did the... He just took a bite but didn't hate it. I did hate it. So we will see. I will update on the tummy hurt. Okay, what's the size am I supposed to go with this? 0.5? Or is my engineer ruler? There we go. Engineering. You don't see it? No, okay. Oh, it's even smaller than I thought. It's weird. It feels sticky, but at the same time it is not dry. I don't know. Okay, I'm doing half a centimeter. It's not like Play-Doh. It feels more like... Do you know those packages peanuts? The one that are edible. The packaged peanuts, they kind of feel the same. I'm not starving, also. It's husband who makes food tonight, so I'm not starving. Okay, it's supposed to make 3 millimeters in, like, wide. No, it's 0.5 0.5 centimeter wide, and on top it's supposed to be 0.3. I'm not the best at math. Okay, so tummy doesn't hurt. If you want the tummy hurt update, tummy's good. How many do I need to do? 22? Okay. Okay, 15. Thankfully, I have a ruler, because otherwise I don't know how I would be able to do that. Wait, I have way more. Is it supposed to be that much? I have way more clay than needed. Well, that's good. That's good news. I'm putting it back in the bag, hoping it won't dry too fast. So I'm supposed to make tiny macarons hat. But they're supposed to do only 0.5 millimeters. Oh, is my... Nip, nip, nip. There we go. So it does say that normally I have a tool. I05. I'm supposed to have a tool to... Oh yes, I do! To make the holes on the side of the macaron. A toothpick. You wonder how... Wait. I didn't see. You wonder how Paco plush will look like. It's... Why did you say will look like and not would look like? Like, it's something that's gonna happen. How Paku plush would look like? Square. First and foremost, they would be square. Then, oh my god, okay. Every time I touch a clay, it changes form. So squared, and with this tiny sword, mostly just like the reference sheet. If there is one day a Paku plush, it would be like the reference sheet, where he has this tiny sword by his side, in his hand. And it would be full, so you would be able to have square. I would think of a square like this. I would like a tiny square Paku like this. Would be funny. Okay, so now we make tiny hats, right? I think my macarons are too big. Wait, I know a good way to know the size that I need. Look, there is a box here. Wait, even more than the box. So maybe if I just look at the cutout, which one is it? Okay, 5, 5, 4, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 4. Oh no, I'm sidetracking, guys. We are lost. There you go. So it will help to know the size. They're supposed to be fitting in there. Like 5 of them. 3 side by side. Okay, they are the good size. Oh, nice. Okay, the more I touch them, and the more they change shape. Oh. Hat? With cardboard hat or with plush hat? It would be fully plush because for plushes, you know, there is like regulations and things like that. And you cannot like put cardboard into a plush unless we do a secret DIY where you can get rid of the plush hat and you can use a hat like the box where it was delivered on. You can use it as a hat. But then when I think of when you subjectively think of how to make it and things like that, if a plush like this would exist under the Carton's brand, it would be made with makeshift, I think. And for them, all of their plushes are 100% plush. You cannot mix up with other elements. I'm not even sure you can mix with plastic. Oh my god, my macarons look awful. Do you see the tiny things here? But you know, with the moving and everything, you know, I had so many plans when I redebuted with the new model. You know that I still have the DIY Paku to do. It is like still in the prototype thing. Problem with the Paku to do it yourself. Main problem that I encountered is to make it fit into at least 1 or 2 pages maximum. And I'm trying very hard to make it fit into 1 A4 page. Because that's the principle of it. If it's either you print it and you display it like, you know, like the anatomy of a Paku, trust the plan, or you build it, or both, you know, because once you bought it, you can do whatever you want with it. And if you have to make it, it would stand into 2 pages and that would be fine. But for the display part, it has to be onto 1, which is my main problem. So I was also thinking of maybe, if you want to display it, there is like a simplified version of it that's holding into 1 page. Like, you know, the anatomy of a pacu, very funny, very cute. Like, it's empty inside type of thing. But if you want to build it with a do-it-yourself pacu, then there is another, you know, another thing that would be 2 pages. But if you buy it, you buy once for both. So you can either display or either build, or both. But yes, all of this have been planned and thought of and in the process of making, but with the moving and all of the work we have to do around the house and things like that, it's been kind of forgotten. Not forgotten on the side. Same with all of the side projects I had. I've put all of them on hold after moving. Like for the cover song, it is still on hold. And it will stay on hold for a very, very long time because I am not, you know, I do not like my singing skills enough to feel confident enough to make a good cover. So until I sing kinda properly, even with mixing and things like that, cover won't exist. It looks like Smurf hat. I'm just making Smurf hat at this point. Do you wanna see what they look like? I guess you can't. And it rolled, okay. Smurftastic. Yeah. Smurftastic, and it's gonna stay blurry. Awesome. But I've got the hand into how to poke the macaron so it kinda looks like a macaron. Even though I feel like I should be squishing it a little more. Well, at least I don't have to bake them, right? It's just gonna dry. It's gonna dry with the air. I hope. Please don't make me cook it, please. I love how they fuse. I don't know if you can see. They fuse like 3 flat one, and it become round. I don't know how they do that. Magic. I don't know if I have enough. We will see. I shouldn't have gotten the white out, I think. Oh no, okay. We do all of them one by one. Okay, we do 11 now. 11 little pancakes. Okay, it's too big. What is it? Look at, I made a... A stalactite. Oh, an automatone! Look, it's an automaton. It does have a butt crack. Interesting project. Making macarons out of clays or making the DIY paku. These are definitely interesting projects, but so many things at the same time. And unfortunately not being able to complete them kinda got in the way in my mind. I'm gonna do something like this, I think. How much do I need? 11, okay. Well, so far the white is the easiest to do. Macaron is like kinda pure sugar, isn't it? Nine. You know what? If we get enough clay at the end, like if we have some leftover, we will make a paku, a clay paku. What do you think? Answer to that, yes. Automaton. Huh? An automatone is automaton. It's an instrument, a Japanese instrument. That is very funny. It's one of the only thing I didn't buy in Japan. Kinda... We didn't found anyone though. I mean. Now I have a question. Will it dry? Because it does say glue. So do I really have to glue it? Oh, well. Maybe with a pencil that is not as dry as fuck. Yeah. I'm just scared that my glue will kinda destroy everything. Yeah, I'm redoing it. Oh. It feels like it's puffy and that it's never gonna dry. I don't know this material. And I never use like model clay. Only clay I played with was Play-Doh. Is Play-Doh clay? Yeah, every time I'm putting my fat finger into it, it's... Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna touch it anymore. Every time I roll it between my finger, it disintegrated. Burger. I mean, all of its contents probably has sugar. Yeah, definitely. So we'll make a sugary paku, I guess. Okay, so glue. White macaron. Glue. Hot macaron. Okay, I'm gonna try to squish a little more burger. Oh, you can see it, look! I'm trying to squish it a little more before rolling in. Hamburger. Well, I wouldn't touch a blue burger, I think. Even more, a blue burger made by me. It looks nothing like macarons. It's a nightmare. Do. You remember your mom tried to do some macaroni while doing almond flour or something like that? How did it end? I know that macarons are quite hard to make, even though I never made. I think I tried, but I never made it. You definitely need almond. I'm not a big fan, so I don't know what's inside. Also, are macaron really French dessert, or is it... Well, it's not a dessert, it's a patisserie, but... You know, like pain au chocolat, is it... Why am I putting two whites? What am I doing? No. No. Okay, that's why they give you extra. How the fuck do I get the white that had glue on it? No. Like this. Right. Now I am steaming saying burger like that French girl. Burger. The meme where she has like to say it with an English accent, right? Like multiple words, so it can pass through a certain path. I don't know how to say that, and yeah, that meme is quite frankly fun. And it's even more fun in French because she swears a lot. and you can feel the changes and her trying to pronounce it correctly. Pronunciation in for French, for English or any other language. I think English is even harder. I don't know for nowadays, but in my youngest years, when you were in English class or something like that, when you had to speak in English, people would mock. Maybe it's just me, but they were like a kind of vibe of trying to mock people who tries to force to do an English accent, to try to do a real English accent. And that kind of creates a problem of, you know, the French having this very French and very pushed through accent. I can't even do it. And so we are mocked because of this accent, but it is not our fault. It is the fault of the school, mostly. Imagine I would speak like this. I think it's harder for me to speak like this than speak normally. But I think it might be because of school. We don't learn as much as I think we need to properly speak. How many do I have? Okay. I was like, how the fuck do I end up with just 10 macarons when I need 11 of them? Oh, this one is perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna scrunch them a little bit. It's funny because you can feel the thing trying to expand, but it doesn't. Oh shit, I should put glue onto my finger. What do you want? You want a macaron, cat? Hmm? Yeah? What do you want? Again. He pass through. He pass again. You want a macaron? Nope. Yeah, you're asking for food. Yeah, you're asking for food. Maybe there's no more food. Like, did you eat all of your croquettes? Okay, my macarons looks absolutely disgusting. Oh. What are you doing, cat? Hmm? So I'm gonna show you a almost perfect macaron if I can, because the cat is here. This is a macaron, okay? The macaron you see on TV are all false. This is what they should look like. I should stop rolling it. Okay. Okay, cat decided to be a menace. No! He's hitting the plastic. Yoink! Yoink the cat! It does look like a Krabby Patty. The Krabby Patty she told you not to worry about. Oh, I squinched it too much, okay. They look fine. Oh, I have one that rolled over, right? They look fine-ish. We'll maybe do a little more holes onto it, if I can, if it doesn't dry directly through. I don't know if they will ever dry. Will it dry? When will it dry? Because even the tiny bit I've set aside didn't dry it up. Also fancy bits. Yes, with that letter. Macaron. It's a common name in Russia for common pasta in grocery shop. Yeah, macaroni. Yeah. It's not in Russia. It is the macaroni is an Italian pasta. It is the tube-shaped one, isn't it? To not be mixed with coquillette. Coquillette with a tube one, but a small one, a tiny one. Macaroni is long. Well, long, half long. Okay, we have to do yellow now. Yellow is 18 of them. I'm scared of yellow because he looks like he exploded inside. Oh. Okay, he didn't. He might have melted. Oh, this one is... I don't like to touch them when they are outside of the packet. Like, it really feels gross. But it is satisfying. Is it the same material as slimes? Like as certain slimes? Because it would feel like... Feels nice. Feels nice, man. Okay, guys, we need 18. 18 of them now. Okay, I'm trying to get rid of the white. Oh, we call all of the pasta things macaroni. Oh, okay. Small stick, curvy tube. Yep. Big straight tubes, big spaghetti stick. All macaroni. Okay, so pastas are macaroni. Right? Everything is lasagna. Okay, 18 tiny caps now. Shit. Okay, this one feels more mischievous than the previous one. Four. I'm focused. Focus, focus. A tiny bit tired too. 10. 11. 12, I think. I could only describe spaghetti normally. Everything else, straight to macaron town. It's funny. It's funny that everything is a macaroni. Really. Because I'm pretty sure you say that to an Italian, and that's how you start a war. Do you call the lasagne pasta macaroni too? Or is lasagna? Okay, so we're gonna have small, very small yellow macarons, I think, and we're gonna have bigger ones. And your relative called soba buckwheat macaroni. Ramen macaroni. Macaroni. Lasagna macaroni. Everything is macaroni. That's funny. So if I ever, is it like only spoken, or like if you order a spaghetti plate or a pasta plate, will it only say macaroni? Will it say pasta? Will it say, I don't know, the specific pasta name? I need answers. Why do the white now? I need 9 of them. So we can build them along the way. Ooh, nice! Another one. Dish lasagne. Okay. Pasta. Probably in fancy restaurants it will be pasta. Okay. And with appropriate Russificated name. So it will be written in English pasta al bolognese, for example. Well, it's the same here. It would be pat. We have pasta pat. But will it be like macaroni? If it is Russified, yeah? Russified? Pasta bolognese. No, I want pasta bolognese. I'm simple-minded, okay? Guys, I'm getting judged. Hey, you know what? Maybe we will be done with the macarons on time. Oh, I said I made tiny macarons and I didn't do it. Oh, the shape changes so much when you touch it. It's annoying. You know what? I would have preferred Play-Doh than this thing. Because really, if you touch it with your finger, everything you created on it disappears. I just hope it dries. I really hope it does. Otherwise, that would be a nightmare. Go there. Whoosh. Go away. Versified meaning with cool appropriate international name. Back to wiki article. Lasagne made out of macaroni product. Thanks Wikipedia, thanks. So, if we follow the Russian thinking, that would be everything's macaroni. Like, all life is macaroni. And if you follow that way of thinking, maybe you guys are the one who created the pasta god. I don't remember the creepy pasta. So do you say creepy macaroni? Are creepy pasta creepy macaronis? We uncover the truth. But yes, isn't it like the flying head spaghetti god or something? Might sound crazy right now. If the Southern Europeans, known as Italians, claim you committed any food crimes from the food they probably stole instead of inventing, just ask them which side they were on during the war. Yeah, but unfortunately, that's not how you do debates. you cannot always do the but you guys weren't on the well, right side of the war. There is no right side of a war, I know. But I mean, wait, it wasn't Mussolini. Who was it? Who was it at the Second War? In Italy. Huh? Mussolini? Yeah. Okay, I've got a good answer. In history. There we go. But remember, there is no good sides in wars unless they are 100 years old war where we have enough step back. There we go. Oh my god, this one looks like a mushroom. Macaron monster. Yeah, the macaron flying head. Creepy macaron. Creepy pasta. Is it creepy pasta or is it copy pasta or both of them are different things? I think they are different things. Not certain. Oh, this one is too small. I'm gonna do with what I have. There's nothing to debate. They didn't invent pizza. Romans might have, but everyone invented bread. And Italians sure as shit aren't Romans. What am I supposed to answer to that? I am not gonna start a war with Italians, right? You never know. They might be hiding among us. In chat. Northern Europeans have some beef with Southerners who leech money from the EU. Well, if we have your point of view in mind, everything is south to you. You are up north, aren't you? So of course, all of the south of the northern countries would be bad. Exactly. That is a way to see things. But France built it, the EU. Shouldn't you show respect? Not to me, but to France. Creepypasta, creepy story. Copypasta is when you Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V, and creepypasta is horror memes. But what happens when you copy-paste a creepypasta? Is it still a creepypasta? Or once it becomes copy-pasted, it is a copypasta? I think we are at this point of the stream where I'm just saying anything. My brain is melting. I'm making things that looks less and less like macarons and more like mushrooms. And some of them are so tiny. Oh my god. Everyone else exists. We are not happy about it. Don't you have a sense of superiority in the north? I'm gonna have to try to glue. The macaron. The smallest macaron. Look at that tiny boy. So I made a tiny one. When you compare to the blue ones, yeah, that's not gonna end well. Why are you fishing, you guys? Do you want a fishing plugin for the stream? If I do that, you guys won't chat anymore. I'm pretty sure of that. You won't chat anymore and you will just be fishing all stream long. It's tiny and blurry. Yep. We like them blurry. The macarons. Don't take my words out of context, please. Yes, cat? For the third time of the evening, what do you want? Okay, I have a tiny one here. Wait, I did see a big message. Let me time. Let me give time. Let me. Doesn't even look like a macaron anymore. Oh, it does. It's so cute. I think I've nailed better the smallest one compared to the big ones. Okay, let me read. France bit like everything. After one of the thousand falls of the Roman Empire or Republic, the French catapulted an empire so strong Britain would ask the boogeyman to sleep under his bed because the French were scarier. There was a point in history that indeed France was like a powerful nation. It was a long time ago. When Arthur was still king. There we go, we go back into Camelot. I wanna yomp one of the macarons. But I should not yomp one of the macarons. Also keep in mind I'm very bad at history. I'm bad at anything that was at school, okay? I'm bad at math, I'm bad at geography, history, philosophy. Anything that was at school, I was bad at, okay? Small lemon macaron. You could see it like this, yeah? What are the blue one flavored? Blue is often raspberry, but why? Why would it be blueberry? Why is raspberry flavored thing blue? That's true. That is true. Yes. Yes. Candy. Candy flavored are blue. Candy flavored are blue. Like the Ooba Booba, you know, the chewing gum. It was blue. It was the raspberry one blue. Oh my god, wait. We are having a war. And I am losing the war already. I am pretty sure of that. Doped. There is doped. Speaking of Italy, I need to drag my rear to Tuscany. There's food to be had and I was right! Oh! I was right! Raspberry flavor is blue! Random memory! Oh, this is why you should never start a war against me, guys, you know? Okay, I was happy because I wasn't sure I was right. A point? I would like to go to Italy too someday, on the holidays. But it's expensive. Even though it's near, it is so fucking expensive. A point? 1,000 years. Massive time, dude. Yeah, there was a point in time. You know, a point in time can be a long time period too. Shit. The pencil... Oh, the pencil is penciling everything. I cannot have only three macarons at the end, right? I think France has the record for longest empire continues versus Rome, which kept falling apart and rebuilding. I think Rome won. Because the problem is that France is like separated in different things. For me, it was the Roman Empire who was the greatest, no? Because, well, it was an empire. France only... Oh! I lost a macaron. France only colonized a lot. France colonized a lot of northern Africa. I have 9... He's playing with the puppy, so she's barking. What happens if I... Guys, do you think I can get green if I mix blue? Oh, it does dry. Okay. If I mix green and yellow, I'm gonna try. We'll see if it mixed or not. Uh-oh, I have bad news. I think it doesn't mix. Yeah, it's like foam, so it doesn't mix. You've been in Italy only to buy some buttons and buy some textile, mostly start in random textile storage. What? Did you? Was it like a long time ago or was it recent? Been in Venice during masquerade. It was quite crowded. I would love to see a Venice masquerade, but yeah, too many people for me. But that could be like a wonderful experience. And it should be a wonderful experience. Too many tourists in touristic place. My god. Empire into Republic, then into two, then Holy Roman French Empire. I see. Laka, you need to back like stronger than this if you want the puppy to hear you. Color theory with Carton, yeah, blue and yellow make green. That's a good color theory. I'm having like numb fingers as I'm trying to knead. I don't know if you can see. And now it's just blue with hints of yellow. It kind of looks greenish, but that won't do. I'm thinking. Let me try to see. Long time ago, maybe more than 10 years ago. A little bit more than 10 years ago. Maybe more than 10 years ago. Okay. So is like Italian textiles shop. Well, it was 10 years ago, so 16. Yeah, fast fashion wasn't really a big thing yet, so textile should have been of good quality out there. Telling Narcar to bark. Our streamer's already gone GFE. No, I don't do GFE experiences. Well, it's in the title, so I don't do GFE. But chat, do you know that you can also do GFE? I'm asking you to bark. Well, if you tell me that you would buy a GFE speaking experiences, I would do one, but you know, in the kind of like everyday life, like do the dishes, did you think about the laundry? Do you remember you have to pay your taxes? Don't forget to feed the dog. That would be the GFE I would give. The true GFE. No shitty thing such as the mommy talk. You have the chores talk. It would be funny. It would be awful. Every time I smell it... Oh, this one smells different. Oh, it looks like kinetic sand. Huh. This one looks more like kinetic sand. Oh, it's because I didn't need it yet. So it does look like orange on the camera. Don't worry, it looks like it in reality. It looks like coral, like a really muted red. Do you remember we're going to France this weekend? So many times, that happens so many times. even more and more lately being like, oh shit, I forgot this, and we have to do that. And it happens all the time. Like, we do have... So, no stream this Sunday, again. You know the drill now. So there might not be any Sunday morning stream for the whole month of May. That's a possibility. Okay, we need 16 of them. So I'm making them a tiny bit bigger because they looked weird. So tummy don't hurt yet, which is good. There we go. I'm gonna put this in the bag with the others. But yeah, now that I think of it, I'm pretty sure all of my weekend in May are stuck. Either it be by friend, either it be by going somewhere else. I'm pretty sure I will have no weekend of rest at all in May. That might be a possibility. Okay, I'm gonna choose a white. And I won't do pink. I won't do the pink macarons on stream, but I will do it off stream. Just to avoid the clay to dry out too much. Just in case. You gotta go shop with different kinds of macarons. Wait. Hope you will get the macarons you want. So thank you for hanging around. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had fun. Hope you had my toothpick too. Where did you put it? Thank you. So yeah, and I will see you maybe next time, and that would be next Tuesday, I guess. Unless you can't. But you can, right? You can, right? I'm armed. I'm armed with a toothpick. Remember to share. Yeah. Macarons is so expensive too. So please share. I did say I will try to get macarons, but there isn't any around. And I didn't want to send the husband to go into a specific shop where macarons would be expensive as heck. And for me to be like, well, that's sugar and almond, right? I'm so focused. I'm like trying to not squish them too much when I do the holes on it. Because if I do, the hole disappears. But that's funny, that texture is definitely something. I don't really like it. But it's definitely something. I just hope it dries out. Problem that if it doesn't dry out, and well, it should dry out because it has moisture inside, and the moisture is gonna leave at some point, right? I hope. And I'm just scared of it, like kind of molding, but it should be fine. You will have a ton of fun this weekend. You hope you will be able to share something. Do so. Do so, do so. We are all ears. Always enjoy your little adventures when you go outside too. I do feel sometimes that we are a little sect, you know? We are a close community. Not that close because, you know, I'm streaming, so we are live. But, like, I don't know. When no one new joins, and we stay in our little group like this, it does give me a tiny bit of a vibe of being a sect. I'm your cult leader, you know. We all knew that, but I don't know. It's a feeling I have. Whether it be valid or not is not my problem. It's just something I have. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna say very soon, never again making tiny macarons like this. A little cult, yeah. We are a tiny cult. Speaking of cults, I do remember you guys told me that the DLC of Cult of the Lamp was out. So when I will be gaming, last time you asked what I will be gaming, could be a good idea. Could be a good idea. I think there is too much white. Yeah. Yeah, it can feel like that sometimes, yeah. And you know, it does accentuate the feeling of parasocialism. When you think that I'm only streaming with regulars. Not saying it's a bad thing per se, because, like, there is nothing wrong with that. It's just like, I do feel, I do feel sometimes it's just, you know, a weekly meeting with friends. Like you would, like, with your D&D session you would do with friends or something like that. I do feel that our little streaming sessions, when we are only in between regulars and bots, because we still do get our 2 bots per stream every time, I do feel like a little cult or a little closed up group of people. Oh, I think I've left. Yeah, no, it's fine. I thought I've left the pencil dry too much, but it's fine. That pencil have seen better days. Oh god, look at this. It definitely has seen better days. But not today. Today is macaron day. Okay, I need more paints. More paint, more glue. No, this one is big. I need a middle one, yeah. Look at that. They do look cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, it is perfect. Sometimes you have to hype your own work a little, you know? You have to hype yourself a little bit. Otherwise, you know, if you need that little dopamine rush of having satisfaction, if your own brain doesn't give it to you directly, just imagine it. Just imagine someone telling you, or yourself telling yourself, like, oh, it is so cute, oh, it is good, oh, it is nicely made. And you won't need, like, this type of recognition anymore from anyone else, because you will get it from you first. And that's how you start to appreciate things you make, right? I'm making my tiny hamburger. But then again, I know that there is not much people coming into the stream, mostly because I kind of disconnected with the internet since I've moved. I'm not as much as before on my computer, and I haven't like really been back into Twitter, into chatting with people, into interacting, and even more into posting shorts and things like that, because this is what works, okay? This is how people will find you. Without these kind of videos, people won't be able to find you. And I know I need them if I want to grow, but at the same time, I don't have enough time. So we'll see. Maybe I will. No, I will not. I was like, maybe I will someday pay someone to do it for me, but I don't think I will. How many are we supposed to have? 16? 8? Okay, we do have 8. Why do I have so many whites then? So we, again, have big ones and small ones. Take care, you too. Thank you, Bathrobes. Thank you for being there. We noticed. What do you mean you noticed? Yeah. I knew that the house would take most of my time, if not all of the time I have. Oh, wait. The clay. The clay milk makes hair in the bag? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna keep it as closed as I can. I will try to add details to the macarons to make them a tiny bit better. But I'm gonna stop here. So only the pink, I will do them off stream. Which is great, because I need to do like 12 of them, which is the most. And then we will start to build. So on the end of the page here, you see there is like a little présentoir thing. So next stream, we will start with this. Maybe next stream, I'm not sure. I will start to do one craft stream, one game stream. I will see. I need to find a second camera in this fucking house. And ooh, that seems nice. And once that's done, I will be able to have my cozy crafting stream and have the gaming stream happens like every day or so. That would be better. That would be definitely better. So, do you want to see the cute macaron? The cute macarons I did? Oh no, it's stuck. Oh my god, okay. So some of them stuck because of the glue. Look at that. Why does he look like a tiny character? Like, he looks so cute. They are so tiny. So see, every time I touch them, like the holes, they fills up. Kinda need to dig? No, to do a little bit more. Yeah, they dry up, I feel, but not that much. So we'll definitely add like tiny more holes onto it for some of them. Yeah, they still stay puffy, which is annoying. Oh yeah, okay, it dried up. Because if I try to poke a hole inside, it kinda destroy it. So they are like foam. Okay, so now it feels like a foam. Guys, I'm not sure I should have touched this material without gloves. What if it is asbestos? Well, it should be written if it was, right? And it should not be sold if it was, right? Yeah, I will not make holes into those ones. But I can onto this. Also, I did say I bought new pen, new brushes, right? They are good. They are good. The colors. Wait, let me show you. Well, for the end of the stream, I'm gonna show you. Be right back, guys. I'm moving from one desk to another with the mic in my hand. So, nope, that's not what I wanted to show. There we go. As you said, after biting it. As I said, absolutely. Oh, I see that a bot tried to speak, but it cannot. That's fantastic. So I did buy those enemy markers, like they are acrylic markers. They are great. Not gonna lie, they are great. This is the color wash. I don't know how to say that. The colors are really vibrant. It is only one coat. Look at the black being black. And yeah, so color is very vibrant, very nice. Most of them only need one coat. And I did try to make few things with this. So I made him. I just wanted to try a few things here and there. I did this very quickly to see how you could like put them one on the other. And it's quite good. It is quite good. I like it. I appreciate it. So I'm trying things. Looks fine, looks comfy. Again, always trying to find a new hobby. Not like I have enough hobbies. But I was looking for not really expensive markers because, you know, there are markers out there, acrylic markers that cost an arm and a leg. These ones are accessible because they have many sets of like, I think it's 12, 20, 40, up to 80 or 120, I think, set of markers. You don't need that much as a beginner, right? You don't need that much. So I took a small box. I didn't took the smallest one, but I took an intermediate one. And yeah, I would like it. I think I will like it. And I wanted to try something. I didn't pick the right color for that. But normally with those markers, you can use it on wood and like pottery and things like that, which is even more impressive. So we will see. So guys, are you hungry? We made a shit ton of macarons. I'm gonna pick them all. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a handful of macarons in this economy. That's crazy. Okay, some of them do not look like a macaron anymore. They just look like puffballs. Okay, I'm trying to squinch a few of them because they look ugly as fuck. I should have squinched them more. Look at that! A handful of macarons. They do look like Pokeballs. Macarons! There you go. So I'm gonna leave them here. Leave them to dry. And I'm gonna have to launch you all into space. Once again. Launch you into the voidness of life. What do you think? Do you think it's a good thing? Is there anyone I can raid that I'm following? I would prefer... Oh! Ooh! Why is Nina playing Half-Life? It's time to live up to my family name. Is she called Gordon? You know, the one who didn't understood anything. Everyone is playing Tomodachi Life. Come on. I'm gonna send you to Zentria. Oh yeah, I hesitated to buy Zentria merch. Like the tail and the horn looked like exactly like mine, and I hesitated. So I'm gonna send you to Zentria. As always, be kind, be lovely. I don't know what she's gonna game, but she's gonna game. I built great. Macaron Hell is almost behind us. Almost. Well, it will be for next stream. Macaron Hell will be behind us after the next stream. And then we will start to continue to build other fantastic and horrific things. So I hope you're ready for that. In any case, thanks again, guys, for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a very good time. I'm trying to make a heart. There we go. With my very weird hands. Thank you. See you next Tuesday. Absolutely. And now here's the Carton's place, and here are the macarons. Yonk. Don't, or tummy hurt. In any case, thanks very much, guys, for being here. Oh, don't eat the macarons, guys. Oh, one rollover. Don't eat it. Be comfy, take care. A lot of love on you, and be kind to each other. Have a great weekend. I love you. Bye! At the same speed as I welcomed you today. Bye!